Let's go. We here, baby. Welcome to the Richie Ray Uncensored show, guys. I got my boy Jamal in the building.
Richie Ray, what's happening?
Hey, that's my guy, man. Fellow Aries in the building. So we feeding off each other energy, man. I truly appreciate you coming in, man.
Thanks for having me, man. I'm glad to be here, finally.
Man, finally, like after, you supposed to be my first guest.
Yeah. And then we had that drunk conversation last night, you know.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that was like, God damn.
I was recognize, you know, when you on the phone and you drinking, like, you know, you supposed to be sitting together physically and be drinking. But we just happened to be on the phone having a almost three-way conversation.
Almost.
What you doing?
Yeah. I was outside. I was sitting outside of Unc's truck.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn. I'm sitting there.
He said you would sleep,
He was like, he said, nephew, go ahead and go in. Man, I yawned about 20 times. And I was just like, because when my auntie dropped off Jace, I was in the, because I had literally just got to the house. And Jace called Mark, my son. He was like, hey, what you doing? He said, chilling. He said, where you at? With my daddy. Oh, my mom's wondering if I could come over. Can you come pick me up? Yeah. Well, can your dad come? I'm like, hell no. He can come over, but ain't it, you got to drop him off?
Yeah.
Man, by the time, when they knocked on the door and run the doorbell, I was in there just like, nigga, I was laying in the car. I was in the coffin. I was just like, my son said, Daddy. I'm like, huh? Somebody, oh shit, okay, cool, okay. And then shortly after that, I ain't go back to sleep. And then Unc called, and then he pulled up. Jason and them come outside. Daddy, can we ask you something? Tomorrow, we already know what to expect as a parent.
Oh yeah.
Can't. Hey, can I spend the night?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got
it's that pause when you know it's something they want. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, can well, he said, Jay said, hey, Rich, can I spend the night? And he asked his daddy. I was like, shit, sure. I don't care. I ain't got no food.
It's that ratio possibility question right there.
Yeah,
like, he may say no, but he may be in a good mood.
That's it. Because I was like, well, shit, it is what it is. So shit, I let them both sleep in the bed. I slept in the recliner like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like an old man. But it was some of the best sleep I got in a long time. Because I yawned like 20 times while I was sitting outside while all three of us was talking. Yeah. On the phone. I'm like, all right, nephew, man, just you go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro. I'm like,
but you what, 28?
Huh?
You at 28 with 30?
31.
Oh, 31, yeah. Wait till you get after 35. Like, you're going to pick up old man habits. Like, it's premature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like standing in the door, staring at shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it get bad. Like, I'm about to be 39 next week, and it's like my old man habits have picked up. Like, I am called old man. Like, school in public.
Really?
Like, I be like, fuck you, pre-K elementary ass kids. Like, I am not that old. And, like, your body start breaking down. Like, like, I have old conversations. Like, pain, back pain, and hip, knee problems. Like, those are the go-to conversations now. Yeah. It ain't about bitches and hoes no more. It's about naps. It's about, you know, eating healthy vitamins and shit. Yeah, that's what I be on now. So,
bro.
And kids.
Yeah, that's it. That's what your life is.
And that's my complaint, like kids.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why do you act crazy like that?
But you know what? Our parents was asking the same thing.
Yeah. They was.
And that's a generational question.
Mm-hmm.
Why these kids act the fuck the way they do?
Yeah. Like, why are you so stupid right now? Like, you don't have not one wise key? Not one wise key.
Not one. What kind of fucking music do these little kids listen to now? Like, what the fuck did you say?
Like, I don't know. Like, I think it's similar like back when, you know, Prince was hot. You know, when the men look like women. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they got all the women because they look like women. And I thought that was odd.
That was a pivotal point in the world because now you got a man dressing like a woman. Yeah. And, you know, everybody fuck with his music. You know, so now everybody fuck with his music. He's very influential. Yeah. Now you talking about a motherfucker that changed his name from an actual name to a symbol. Yeah. But you know, the thing about Prince was the fact, like his mentality.
But Prince is gangster.
Yeah.
He was the only one that could wear some jeans with his ass out and probably still fight. And I know a couple of gay dudes that's in Fort Worth, they're from Fort Worth, they could fight. Yeah. They didn't have no cute hair though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wasn't no rock star.
Hey, them motherfucker never aged either.
Well, yeah, they probably did. Last time I seen them, they was looking pretty tired.
No, I'm talking about Prince.
Oh.
Because Prince was like, somebody asked him, like, he was in an interview that was like, he said, you never age, man, you look the same. Yeah. He said, well, you know, you only get one birth. Like I don't focus on my birthday. Because when you start focusing on your birthday, that's when you start getting old.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it was like stuff that made sense but didn't make sense. It was like, dang, the way you put it like that, it's kind of crazy. Yeah.
exactly. So Prince was just a unique person, just like yourself.
Yeah.
Like you something else. I ain't never like you funny as hell. like you just like you. It's just your personality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know you got a show coming up next month, right?
Yeah, I got 2 coming up. I got one that's in Dallas, right? By Big T. I know Boosie was shot around the corner from that. I'm pretty scared about this episode, the show, but I'm gonna get through there. You know what I'm saying? But it's in the hood.
Damn.
So I gotta go
You talking about over there by Big T Bazaar?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even know it was a venue over there.
Man, it's buildings everywhere in Dallas. You would be
yeah.
surprised of like comedy shows I've done. I mean, these multi-purpose buildings.
Yeah.
And like maybe it'd be a church on Sunday, strip club for beginners, single mothers on a Monday or Tuesday. I mean, it's different. I mean, it's everything. Yeah, like they got little bars on the wall, mirrors up and shit. They got like little LED lighting, you know. Yeah, they got a all-purpose room. Like they got, God is good signs and, detachable strip poles. I'm like, I seen it all. Mask. Yeah, it's all back there.
The strip club for beginners.
Yeah.
That shit funny.
It's like, I done seen some spots where, because you can smell like a lot of movement like from days before. Like it smelled like it was hot in there days prior.
Oh, shit.
You know how it smell when you get off into a humid room and then you cut on the fan and then you smell that extra shit? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, that shit was funny.
Yeah, it smelled like a dozen thongs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
straight
they
booty.
were sweating. Yeah.
Yeah. We had at Privy, we had this if I can remember the name of it, was it a sweat box? Was it called that? Some shit. But it was a place where like, it was right off campus on University Drive before they changed it to Sandra Bland Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
And like you could go in here, everybody in there dancing. But bro, you gotta watch your step because you're gonna slip and fall because it's sweat all over the fucking floor. People dancing, hands on the ground, shaking their, and like when I tell you, like you literally, like sweat, all over because it wasn't no AC, it wasn't.
Yeah, I figured
like, that motherfucker. Then later on, they turned it into a barbershop.
This must have been one of them ancient history buildings.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck it was because that shit. I went there motherfucker once. Never went back. I said I can't be catching hepatitis and shit in this motherfucker because that's how bad it was.
Damn.
Like for real. And then,
I wish I'd have went to college.
Bro. Like I'm glad I went because I got a good experience. You know what I'm saying? College is the place where you're gonna get experiences that you never get anywhere else. However, some of the shit you got to pay for while you're there is absolutely absurd.
And that's where I was thinking, like, I knew I didn't have no money. And I knew I wasn't very smart on education, so.
But you know what? Most of the motherfuckers went in there for them OP checks, overpayment checks.
And didn't nobody turn me on game on nothing. If I did, I would have went and got some money.
You would have had to pay that shit back anyway.
Yeah, I know. Hell, I was broke anyway, so it wouldn't have made no difference.
Man, you're right.
Dead,
right.
broke.
Shit, because people like, I'm telling you, I remember when I first got my first OP check from Preview, which is an overpayment check. So everything paid for, your financial aid and paid for everything, and the rest you get for yourself.
Right.
If that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Man, I checked my bank account one time. That bitch had $6,000 in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Boy, I must start shouting in the middle of the room and praise dancing like, oh God. I was going to buy me a car and shit.
Man, I was immature, man. I'd have been, if I seen that $6,000, I'd have probably tried to flip that, wouldn't go back to school.
I wouldn't. But that's the thing. Like, a lot of people went for a semester.
Yeah.
Got that money, never came back.
See, what I did was, I did go to, what's that? Local college, TCC.
Community college,
and I went there summer 1, summer 2, right after I graduated. Treated it just like high school. Like, when it was college night, like, everybody came to my house and we went to the club, you know what I'm saying, to Jamie's. And I was just like, I'm going to fail. You know, I knew it because it was just like I saw the freeness. You know, even though I was by the house, it was like that the little tease of that lifestyle, and you know, I started to get addicted. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like more to the socialite versus the education.
That's it.
And so it was just like, I'm not finna get fussed at for wasting nobody's money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And so,
well, shit. You know, everybody learn their lesson, man. Everybody do things different, but you know, at least you knew what you were getting yourself into. You knew how you. It's fucked up, but you had a game plan to fuck up.
Yeah, I really did.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, you know, you heard majority of the hard lessons be the best lessons, and so it was just and that's what I did. That's why I'm a comedian now. I got a lot to talk about.
That's it, and that's where like comedy, man, comes from. Just like anything else, like your life experiences.
Yeah,
you know how you can relate and how you can translate your experiences. You know what I'm saying? Into a form in which multiple people can feel included, but they can laugh about it because they were like, "Fuck!" Like I went through that same shit, but now that I'm looking back on it, that shit was funny. But it's the main funny part about it is the fact, like, well, damn, I can connect to this shit.
Yeah,
and I never realized it.
And it's like it's an art. You know what I'm saying? And when I first started, I used to getting my time, hell, I was getting my ass whooped for being funny. You know what I'm saying? And so, and I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
And after that, people kept telling me I was funny. You know what I'm saying? Just kept hearing it.
Yeah.
And so I started finding ways how to, you know, what can I do to go open mic? You know, test my own funny. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how funny I really am.
Yeah.
And when I first hit the stage and went to open mic, I was like a stage junkie. You know what I'm saying? It was like that rush, that energy, you know what I'm saying? And so making that transition, you know, it's been nothing but a blessing because it's just like a lot of stuff has opened my eyes on a whole nother kind of scale where it's like, you know, and I'm a sponge to learning anything.
Yeah,
so it's like I'm always got that mind open where I'm going to try to see it from another point of view or, you know, another aspect. But yeah, this is fun. You know what I'm saying? Even on a smaller scale, like I ain't reached no million views on no videos and stuff like that, but it's just like that connection when you get on stage and when you can make somebody laugh hard that don't know your name, don't know you from a can of paint. I think that's the kind of challenge, kind of rush for me because it's like they don't know me. Like I'm gonna go up here and kill them. But
that's the joy of community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like being able to express your experiences to make everybody feel included. Make everybody feel like they're a part of your story.
Right.
Even if they've never experienced it before, they've experienced something similar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's really what my show is about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To really just bring people in and really help people understand, like, well, shit, you're not the only one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just if you're willing, if you're okay with opening yourself up to other people, you never know what these what other people are going through and how what they went through can help you.
Yeah.
And so I think comedy is a really great aspect of life in order to help people navigate life.
Fact.
Because although you may be telling jokes, you may have somebody thinking different by the end of your show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You may have made an impact on somebody's life that they wasn't even really looking to have happen. But comedy can change the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a fact of a needed medicine that we all need. And it's like we all have dealt with mental pain, physical pain, and or just trauma life experiences.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's just like, for instance, like I believe that we all have went through a phase where we got bullied. You know, we had to defend ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, just that your demeanor at the moment when you had to defend yourself, how you was looking. Yeah. And it was just like, you know, when you break it down and just the little moments that could be funny. That was like, but when you were serious, but it was just like, if you can tell somebody else's face expression and make them laugh.
Exactly.
And that's one thing too, because it's like, a lot of people don't, if talking about somebody like now, where it's not offensive, it's like, if I can say something about you, where I can make you laugh as well, where it's not offensive, that's a job well done for
Absolutely.
me. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
And it's a lot of people that don't know how to make that transition. Because it's like, I have to talk down on you. I feel like the people that do that, they are still hurting themselves on the inside.
Yeah.
To attack you. You know what I mean?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, and where we can't, where it can't be any kind of respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and it's with high siding and stuff like that, it's a real thin line. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of people that can't do that, and some people they can probably dish it out but can't take it
and be ready to fight.
Yeah,
be ready to fight as hell.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because I done been in those situations. Yeah, where it was just like I had to make the transition too, where I was hurting people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I got pretty good, because that's how I got first. Believe I was funny at, because I would get talked about. I was a tall, lanky dude. Either my pants was too short but fit right, or they was too small in the waist but long enough. And I was like, what's that Waldo built guy? You know what I mean? Where you have to find Waldo. Yeah. And it was like about 5 Jamals in the Everman district. And when they remind you of something, like I was skinny pants Jamal, tight pants Jamal, you know what I'm saying? A football head, you know what I'm saying? So I would go home hurt, my socks dirty from the grass, you know what I'm saying? Because they was up there. So shit, man. But at when it's like you'll have those kind of pain, but you'll have certain kind of people in your life that'll got you. You know what I'm saying? That'll kind of give you that little push. And my pops, he told me, you know what I'm saying? He said, say something back funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so once I did that, it was all over with.
Hey, but so as far as you doing comedy, like, who would you say was your go-to comedian growing up?
My go-to comedian growing up was either out of Eddie Murphy or Red Fox. My pops would never let me listen to the Red Fox comedy, but I would hear it from my friend's house. His daddy had all the videos and like the little vinyls and stuff like that. And he have a couple of them, but when I seen the Eddie Murphy Delirious video, the VHS tape, I was every day. Every day I came home from school.
Really?
And I started mimicking. I go to school and, mimic certain jokes, because I would have it down packed by then, because I watched it so much.
Yeah.
And, it would be that. And then after that Martin, You So Crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was crazy about that, and it was just different. I just got hooked, you know what I'm saying, just on the level of how you can entertain somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what it's like when you know what people like, what people expect, you know what I'm saying, especially for yourself. When you want to be entertained or laugh and stuff like that, it's like those certain things that I would just thrive off of. Just want to have my own story to tell. And so that's what it's mainly but it is for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But and I've learned that remaining educated, you know what I'm saying? And just being able to teach, or just, not nothing major, but you know what I'm saying? Just certain small keys, and like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And just those small things, but it's fun. You know what I'm saying? And so, and especially like, when you have a family or kids and stuff like that, that's really following in your footsteps or watching, looking up behind you, it's like, it give you that push, you know what I'm saying? And so, it's all a learning process, you know what I'm saying? But not having those, because it's being a man, you know what I'm saying? And so that's all hard itself. And so,
you ain't never lied.
And shit, it's so easy to give up, but but when you do that, you fail.
Yeah, correct. When you give up, you fail.
Yeah.
People are afraid of failing, man, but fail realize that failing is a part of the process.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily failing, it's just learning.
Yeah.
You have to understand, like,
well, I meant that as far as giving up.
No. I know what you meant, but Because anytime when you give up, you're done.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But that's why I said people are afraid of failing because they don't understand that. Failing isn't failing. Failing is just learning.
Yeah.
It's just learning a lesson.
And not only that, you know what I mean? I've learned that people are afraid of failing, and certain people are afraid to get started, to get that, you know, to take that chance, to take that risk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, you know, I feel like risk is what life is partially about. You know what I mean?
You live in risk every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, it's like you can take good risk and bad risk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I can say for myself, of an imperfect man, like some of my risk, you know, become habits, and, you know, consequences come behind those.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And it's just, but you know, it's gonna be a bad with anything you do, whether it's gonna be good or bad.
Yeah.
And so I learned that being as an Aries.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, we gonna take risks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I believe that that's a part of having faith.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Just a whole cycle of life of, you know, where you look outside of the small, you look for the small keys out inside the big picture. You know what I mean? And that's what I follow, man.
Yeah.
And so, like, I love this. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what I'm saying, you got this look good, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you just need a TV. Hell, I made
it's up there.
Make a closet. It's gonna be a nice little balcony.
Hey, it's gonna be on the Roku channel.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's gonna be on the Roku channel. It's gonna be YouTube, Roku channel, Facebook, all your favorite podcast platforms. You know what I'm saying? So we all over the place, man. So that's one of the reasons why, like you said, a lot of people are afraid to get started.
Yeah.
Right. And that spoke to me because I spent because as Aries, we tend to overanalyze every goddamn thing before we even take our first step.
Yeah.
And so we can end up actually thinking ourselves out of something that could take us to the next level.
You're right.
And you know, but if we don't, everybody has that moment to where you have to win a battle, right?
Yeah.
And what that battle is, you have to win that battle against yourself. Because you have to overcome you. Right. And when people really don't understand how strong their phrase is, you are your worst enemy. Because if anybody stops you, it's going to be you. But if anybody pushes you forward, it's up to you to keep moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so we all live in a perpetual phase of back and forthness with ourselves. You know, but as soon as you decide, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna be afraid anymore. Or because I was watching something the other day, it was weird. We're talking about being afraid and fear. They said it was a show that I was watching. I was actually watching a show called Picard. It's like a Star Trek show, and the lady that he went back in time to talk to because he's trying to correct the timeline, and she said, "I'm afraid." He said, "Fear is nothing."
Right.
He said, "Fear is just fear.
Right.
It doesn't make you or stop you from doing anything."
What's the name of that movie again?
It's called Picard.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It's a TV show. It's like, have you ever seen Star Trek before?
Star Trek? I'm
Yeah.
not a Trekkie. I've seen some of it, you know, but I'm a Samuel Jackson fan. So I
Okay. Okay. So if you've ever Jean-Luc Picard is his name in the show. I don't know his real name in real life, but he said that fear is just fear. Fear doesn't make you or stop you from doing anything. That's you that's doing that. Right? You may have heard fear broken down as face everything and run, or face everything and rise.
Right.
And so a lot of us are frozen in that moment to where we're just like, well, shit. Because I've lived it, and I'm still there sometimes.
Right.
Like, I'm not good enough.
Right.
I'm not. What I have to say is not important.
Yeah.
Too many people are already doing what I'm looking to do.
Yeah.
And then what I had to realize, I had to stop. And this is the battle I have almost every single day.
Yeah. Same here.
It's like, well, the difference is you. There may be a lot of other people doing it, but nobody can do it like you.
Yeah.
And so I think once somebody realizes, well, hey, I am of value, because if I wasn't, I wouldn't be here.
Right.
I wouldn't be here at
and
all.
you wouldn't be recognized, or you wouldn't have those certain kind of blessings of appreciation verbally. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Those confirmations to keep you pushing.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like those are certain things to me, what what I feel like that should keep you pushing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, when it comes to you and yourself, it's all up to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To either continue going or just take that and just stop and just stay with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, and some of us, we allow the rough patch, you know what I'm saying, to finish us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so,
Listen,
man, it's a lot.
Les Brown, he's a motivational speaker. He said,
The rough talking dude.
Is it him? No, I think you're talking about
Eric
Thomas.
You gotta get past your hump.
Yeah, that's Eric Thomas.
Oh yeah,
I love Eric Thomas too.
Yeah.
Les Brown has been in the game longer than Eric Thomas. They're both two amazing black men. And Les Brown was like the richest, or did he get it from I think he got it from somebody else, but I heard him say it. And he said, the richest place in the world is the cemetery.
Yeah.
And it's not because of what you pay, what your family pays to get you buried. It's because of the dreams and the thoughts and the inventions that went to your grave with you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was talking to a coworker of mine the other day, and I was telling her, I say, man, all the jobs that I've ever had, I've gotten into it with somebody. Leadership right out the gate. Like I've gotten into it.
Wow.
Every single job. And I know for a fact I'm supposed to do my own thing without question. Not because it's a trend, but because when I was younger, I was in a church.
Yeah.
And I told somebody, I said, I didn't even know how to spell entrepreneur. And I said, I wanted to be an entrepreneur.
Right.
I knew what it meant.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what an entrepreneur was, but I didn't know the meaning of the process.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so what happened to me was I got boggled down with life situations, kids. When kids hit and when that child support hit, that's when my life turned to shit. You know what I'm saying? Man. But for a while though, I was a victim, right? I was afraid to grow because I'm like, well, shit, child support ain't gonna do shit but take even more money from me.
Right.
You know?
I went through that. Yeah.
But the reality is that, well, shit, if I don't grow, I'm going to stay in the same predicament, and it's only going to get worse.
Yeah. And then it's crazy, like even the situation, like being on child support, it's like the relationship with your kid's mom is be so shallow and just so mad, and it's like you don't learn the maturity and the benefit of coming together and what kind of good benefit it does.
Yeah.
And I believe that throughout the agony and the argument, you know what I'm saying, that go on with the differences.
Yeah.
That's due to the fact of what we were taught.
Yeah.
And how we saw emotions take place within somebody else.
Yeah.
And we grasped the same type of emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To where it wasn't nothing outside that. There wasn't no understanding. It wasn't no talking. You know what I'm saying? Because we couldn't even think right ourselves.
Yeah.
And so, but it's like now, like it's like, because same situation, like my daughter's 18 and me and her mom are cool.
Yeah.
We can talk now. It's like, hey, how you doing? Cool. You know what I'm saying? I meet her husband, she meets my wife. I mean, they've been knowing each other for a while. But her husband, like it's all cool now. We can sit at a dinner table and eat. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow.
Yeah.
It's like, but within yourself, it's like taking that effort and seeing how like the guard is down now. You know what I'm saying? And so
because you don't have ego attached to it anymore. Because a lot of the behaviors that we learn are observed behaviors, but we don't understand.
Yeah.
We don't understand why that is.
And like you said about church, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, and like how when growing up, like I saw, like I played in church so much. I mimicked people from the pastors, and played church when I got home. Yeah. With the other, kids and stuff, my cousins and stuff. And so it was like one thing I thought outside of that was that everybody was dealing with some type of emotional pain. You know what I'm saying? And so, and where my mind started to develop was like, I didn't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I understood the obedience, the positive side, the positive effect of it. But, and I start to see like how certain people treated that. And it was like, no, some people are playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I noticed that. You know what I'm saying? I noticed how certain people took certain serious situations as a game and they played their part.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I'm going to use this to my advantage only and not for the benefit to help somebody else.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's one thing, like I didn't like that. And it was just like, I wanted to be the person of help versus me getting help all the time. You know what I'm saying? I never been that kind of person. Like, I'm finna just receive whatever I can get. And so, and that just turned my whole spirit when it was, I seen people do that. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just, I've always thought that I was like how the pastor would have the congregation where they would come and be fed. You know what I'm saying? And so I've always wanted that kind of, not the same responsibility, but that give off the same kind of positivity or that, just that certain kind of medicine that the soul needs. You know what I'm saying? So
to be a shepherd.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be important for a lot of men that understand that though.
Yeah.
A man that's not selfish.
Right.
A man that wants to be a shepherd of his own people. And take care of the ones that he truly loves.
Right.
Even take care of those occasional ones that's just pass him through. I was telling my partner the other day, I was just like, this is what we were talking about in regards to relationships. But I said something that spoke to me, and I was like, well, you got to realize when sometimes people are in your life for a reason. Some people are in your life just for a season. However, you can't be upset because we was talking about how some people say, "Oh, I'm not finna build up a nigga because he not finna."
Like how women say that,
yeah. But the thing is, the fact that you got to realize that person was already built before you met them.
Right.
The reality of it is though that it's either you're adding a layer or taking a layer away from them in order for them to be meshed or formed into the person that they need to become in order to be ready for the person that they need to be ready for. If they ever get to that point, no matter what it is, no matter who or what it is, you've been through that stage in your life as well. But don't be because a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm not finna build up a motherfucker just for them." But you say that just for you to be able to cope with the reality of it not working out. And so you can feel like, "Oh, I'm the shit" type of thing. But the reality is that's not really the case. The thing is that everybody has everybody in their life, regardless if it's a romantic relationship or just a personal relationship, a relationship that means something to you,
Right.
That everybody is steadily building you up or forming you or helping you be formed into the person that you are needing to be or meant to be if you ever even get to that point.
Yeah, I believe that too. And even good and bad experiences.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's all a learning process to better you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As a human being individually. And one thing that I've learned that, from me hurting people and being hurt, I'm human.
Absolutely.
And I have to, I respect everybody else as a human being.
Absolutely.
And so I believe that that's one part of me that has so much compassion about being a father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have 6 daughters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
6 daughters and 1 son. And so it was like, I had to really tap in quick, with the girls, because it's like, it's more mental. You know what I'm saying? It's more emotional. And so it's like, you have to take out the time. It's like, especially me having 2 daughters, together. And when they come in, they want to talk to you about something. It was just like, both of them talking to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, certain people don't have the patience to be like, hold on, real quick. And you got somebody, God damn it, wait, shit, shut the fuck up. You're and you have them kind of people that like, damn, I ain't saying shit to this motherfucker. But,
absolutely.
But it's like, just develop and it's like you see yourself with growth, especially when you're doing the opposite of what, you could have done. You know what I'm saying? And so Like,
yeah. I told my girl last night, man, 'cause, we got into a little spat last night.
yeah,
And I told her, I say that
you ain't the only
it
one. I
is
guess it's every season.
and the crazy part about it is my girl is Aries too.
What?
Yeah. We got
Oh,
the
wow.
when I say exact same birthday, I was just a morning baby, she was a night baby. Same day, month, and
Wow.
year. You know what I'm
You know what,
saying?
9th?
91.
No, April the 9th, what?
No, March 25th.
March 20. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You the beginner. Yeah.
Yeah. So
March 25th.
and I was telling her, I say, we talked this morning or whatever, and I told her, I say, normally the way that you talked to me last night,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been a done deal. But I have to treat our relationship differently because you mean that much. I've had to being with you has forced me to stop
Mm-hmm.
and process
Mm-hmm.
before respond because you know how we get, bro.
Yeah. I
Like
know
you
exactly how we get. Yeah.
huh,
I've been with my wife for 16 years. It's going
yeah,
on 17 years, dude. And she's a Gemini.
yeah,
So, and she's an alpha woman.
yeah.
And you know what I mean? And
Ooh, dealing with Gemini.
yeah.
She can be up one day
Like,
and
yeah.
down the next.
And one thing I've learned about, tapping into my emotional
Yeah,
side, it's
yeah.
like, I'm a different kind of person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And so when I'm compassionate about the way how I feel,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's like I want to be taken serious.
Yeah.
And that's like the gift and the curse of being a humorous person.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're never serious. It's
Yeah.
like I'm never taken serious.
Yeah.
And so it's like certain times it's like you have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially, when you are the alpha male. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you know what kind of shit you can tear up in your house.
Yeah,
and can afford to go buy it again.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, is it worth, that trauma memory? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you could really shake up the whole house
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
they're like, damn,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and yeah, my wife got on my ass last night. I got a problem, man. I do. I got a problem, man. And I've been denied it. Like I'm a gambler. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and that's one thing that I take risks on doing too.
Yeah.
I've been gambling. I thought about it. I've been gambling since I was in the 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Like a kid taught me how to flip coins.
Yeah.
Like it started flipping coins, then I was throwing coins. You know what I'm saying? I saw the fun in it, and I saw how good, especially shooting dice.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And so, like, when me and my wife, she never liked me gambling because it was just like, you have taken a lot of people's money and somebody gonna be ready to kill you.
Mhm.
I was like, I done lost a lot of money. I'm like, good game. And I took a nap.
But
I'm like, I'm going home and going to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you take somebody money, then you funny too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You take somebody money, make a joke, they take it personal and be like, oh shit, I'm ready to shoot this motherfucker.
Yeah,
You know
my mama would tell me she don't know how I have friends because it's like all my clothes, but we talk about each other.
But that's the thing.
I said, that's the guy thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I have worked at jobs like you drive trucks.
Yeah.
And when I first started driving, I was the youngest person at the job. And so you got these old guys that's been at the same job for 15, 20 years and they see each other and it's like, they talking about each other. He said, man, you come to work with your hair nappy and shit. You ain't wearing no deodorant. They talking about each other. And, you have these men coming in. I hate coming to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And so it's all these characters. You know what I'm saying? And so without having like that, I had a father growing up, but it was just like, he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, you'll find these different other examples of men, that have their goods and they have their way to them. And it's like, you pick up kind of different examples of other men and how they carry themselves. And it's like, damn.
Exactly.
I want that kind of energy. I want, you know what I'm saying? And so, man, and I end up talking about everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm going to slide right in. And my mother tell me all the time, like, I don't see how you have friends. Like, I would have to whoop your ass. And I'm like, Mama, no, you did that when I was a kid. Like, no, we just having fun.
The thing is, like, I don't know. It's like we have to. If I'm not, I tell people, like, if I'm not talking shit to you, it's something wrong. Like you gotta like, if I don't talk shit to you, I don't care about you.
Like, if I don't fuck with you, if I don't like, hey, poke a little fun at you, And I do that with my kids' friends. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like they be expecting me to come. They be run up to the car. It's like they see me, they come talk to me, and it's like that kind of breaks the ice. You know what I'm saying? Between adult and kid. It's like, hey, I'm, especially with the ones that see you around, that see you not a threat. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And so and like from being taught, like, don't talk to strangers and stuff like that. And then once you see like different kids' parents, and I feel like that, that's a part that we lost as far as having a village.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Having that extra extended parent, watching out for that kid. And I'm so blessed to have that where I live at, because it's like, I don't have to be at home, and my neighbor can call me and say, "Hey, your kid's outside, of somebody at your kid at your house," and it's like, you give those people you trust, and we all had that community where hey, watch my back, I watch yours.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, my mom, when I was younger, I get in trouble. My mom would always say, "Don't your ass leave this house. I don't know if you leave."
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck you gonna know if I leave? We ain't got no cameras on nothing.
Right.
But that's telling me like, hey, I got motherfuckers watching. You know what I'm saying?
On the cool. Like, that's sliding a little, she ain't gonna expose her.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not gonna expose who watching you, but I'm gonna let you know, like, you can't play me.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is like you was saying to Unc last night, he was like, well, shit, I gotta, if I trust you like that, you out there, you see my kids out there acting up, get on their ass.
Right.
Like,
that's
but
right.
a lot of us, we like parents don't do that anymore. Like if I can send my kid with you without me being there,
right,
then that means I trust you.
Right.
That means that I'm, I trust you enough to protect and lead my child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like who I didn't mean to cut you off, but it was another comedian that I left at, and that was Bill Cosby. I watch Comedy Show every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like watching those sit down talks when they had those talks with the kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was that and Roseanne. I love the father from Roseanne.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was the shit to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was always humorous. He came home, had all kind of jokes to say. You know what I'm saying? And he was just that puzzle piece of the family. You know what I'm saying? Watching those shows. And it was just like, you see those kind of things and you want that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that is just like that detailed communication that needs to be said between parent and child, because it's like, we get so wrapped up and caught up in what we're doing to provide. Yeah. We don't think about the small things that's needed. Yeah. And with children, it's like I've learned that they have a sponge brain.
Absolutely, yeah.
If they don't pick up what you tell them, they're going to pick up what you do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's why you got to always lead by example. Like, my mom always used to say, well, do as I say and not as I do. Well, that's kind of hard.
Yeah,
you know
really
what I'm saying? But
it really is.
You don't really realize how contradictory that phrase is until you get older.
Do you ever tell your son, like, your stories when you got your ass whooped?
No, I ain't really got into that conversation yet. But I can tell you right, my Aunt Goldie. Yeah. Oh boy, she can tell you some stories for days about me getting my ass tore up.
I tell my kids all the time about a story. I got the cheapest ass whooping anybody could get.
Cheapest ass.
You know what I'm saying? And so they be off guard. They're like, cheapest. I'm like, yeah. I got whooped off of $4. I said, my mama used to take me to the YMCA. Yeah. McDonald YMCA Fort Worth there off of Berry. Yeah. And so she gave me $5. She didn't have change. Yeah. She said, you only spend $1. And so I had $5. I'm a kid. So I felt like I was bigger than everybody this day. Yeah. Crystal Pepsi just came out. You know what I'm saying? And so it was this girl I liked. And so she seen me go get change. And so, I'm trying to be cool. Yeah. She's like, can you buy me something to drink? Yeah. Like, yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got $5 today. You know what I'm saying? So not thinking what my mama said. So I went the whole day. You know what I mean? I bought her an extra soda. I spent $2 on me and $2 on her.
You can get a soda for 25 cents, baby.
And so, man, after the whole day came, mama pulled up, and I get in the car. We always develop to tell the lie first. Especially on ourselves. We learn to lie first instead of tell the truth. Yeah, so we're going to tell the truth on somebody else. Yeah. So, the body language of a lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when mama asks for the money, I go off in my pocket and
your
grab
heart dropping the whole time.
Yeah,
though.
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
I give it a dollar. Wait a minute. I go to the other pocket like the rest of the money is over here.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You know, I done spent it. You know what I'm saying? So my mother got so mad. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even put the dollar in her purse. She just held it and drove. And the rest of the way home, like,
you already know
I'm in the passenger seat, like, Mom, you want me to get that dollar? Put that in your purse. Grab the purse, try to hold that, put it out in there. She was heated. She said, I'm going to whoop your ass. Man, I get to the house. I tried to go to sleep before I got home.
No,
you know what I'm saying? That wasn't working.
No.
She held that. She still had that dollar and whooped me with the belt. And I was like, all right, you know I can't pay it back. You know, I was like, you know, that part in Django when he got old dude out the tree. And he was like, you know what reimburse means?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I couldn't pay that back. I was like, oh my God, I can't get this money from nobody. But
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, that's the cheapest ass whooping I got.
Man.
So I ain't never spent her money like that again.
You know what, man? Bro, to be honest, the way kids get whooped now versus how we got whooped back in the day.
Yeah.
We got child abuse.
Yeah, they get pops.
Yeah.
We got our ass whooped.
We got fucked up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think CPS had just, barely came out.
Hey, CPS, you know, I used to tell people, my mom used to have this phrase, yeah, I'm gonna whoop your ass. But you know what's crazy? But you know that ride home that you had when mama, like you sitting there being tortured the whole time by your own thoughts. Like,
with no words.
I'm finna get my ass told the fuck. You know, my favorite thing was, Mom, I gotta take a boo-boo before I got my ass whooped. And she said, okay, yeah, go ahead. Don't take too long. I'm gonna whip your ass up off that toilet.
Yeah.
And so, the just like my mama, like when I say, bro, you can ask my auntie Goldie, my mama used to beat the fuck out of me. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even no joke. And she said, go tell your school, go tell your teachers.
See, it was my grandmother for me.
Hey.
My grandmother for me. And I think she had, she was giving out like semi-slave ass whoopings to me. Like,
bro, my ass with a 4x4.
It was this old school, it was like a razor. Like those shavers that you have to sharpen your razor with.
Yeah, the shaving belt. Yeah.
It was called a strop.
Yeah.
That's what she called it, a strop, and it had holes in it. And what she did was she peeled the skin off the switch and tied it in between the holes. And I'm telling you, man, the worst ass whoopings I ever received was from her. Like she'd tie my head in between my legs. Wop, be still. Wop. Nah,
and don't run, bro. It's
how
over
can you
with.
Tell me not to be still and you are giving you're leaving marks.
Yeah.
I can't be still to that. Yeah. Like, no.
Hey, and don't run, bro.
Oh, man.
Don't run. That's making your ass whooping way worse.
Always scared me because they verbally put fear in me, say, you better not run either. I'm like, what? I can't run. That's the only way I can get away, get loose. I was like, what? So you can call the police if you want to.
Yeah.
He said, but as soon as I get out of jail, I'm going to beat your ass again. Well, we ain't going to have none of that.
But no, you know what? My mom used to say, call the police, I whoop their ass too.
Yeah.
But then I got older and I told my mom, I said, Mom, you know that phrase you used to use all the time, call the police and then you whoop their ass too? I said, they would have came through and hemmed your ass up.
See, I believe my mama.
I believed her too.
Well, after first, you know what I'm saying? I was like, it's two cops. They got guns. You can't whoop them. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like my daddy, he, got caught up in the crack, epidemic. And so he had a real good job. He was he was a technician.
Yeah.
For, right when the computers first started coming out. So he was right in the right field.
Yeah.
To be a millionaire by now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so he just got caught up, man, and it just, took him to a whole nother direction.
Yeah.
But this one night, my cousin, he made some nunchucks for my mama.
Yeah.
And he showed her how to use them.
Yeah.
Man, one day my dad decided to come back home after being gone for a while. She had them nunchucks. I'm telling you, she whooped his ass with these nunchucks. And I was like, hell no.
Yeah.
She is a gangster.
Bro, listen, my mama, like, when I use the phrase, my mama whooped ass, like she would fight dudes with her bare hands, women with her bare and when I say, bro, I done seen her fight.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm talking about motherfucker out there whooping motherfuckers ass. You hear me? And I'm like, my mom's, yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, it was I used to tell people, y'all may think my mama nice now.
Yeah.
But back
in like, y'all just met y'all grandmother.
Hey, for real. Hey, I grew up with this motherfucker. You hear me? And it's a different and like when I was younger too, like in high school, my mama said this one time. She had got upset at me one time. And she opened the door and said, bring your ass outside.
What?
I said, no, ma'am. I'ma calm down. Because my mama got some heavy ass hands.
Right.
Like, she got some heavy, don't hit me. And then like I was telling my little brothers, like, mama swung at me a couple times, you know, and I weaved them. I said, yeah. But if she would have connected with your ass, you would have been done for, bro.
See, my mama, she was always quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She wasn't, she was, social person, but she was she 5'7", maybe 140 pounds.
Yeah.
But it was just like, you would underestimate the size.
That's it, yeah.
But you don't think about the experience.
Yeah.
She got some wise hands, my brother.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? And so, and my kids, they be like, I love my granny. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just met her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I be having the attitude. Like, and when I first met her mama, I got my ass whooped too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, y'all got it great.
All the time. And
all y'all get is stuff bought for y'all.
Yeah. And I tell my little brothers and my little sister, I say, bro, y'all had never experienced any other ass whoopings The only sibling that I ever had that received the ass whooping like I ever did was my little sister Linda. Boy, she did something one day, and she already knew she was gonna get her ass told when she got to the house.
Yeah.
When mama got home. My mama said, come here. And mama had this walk-in closet. She said, come here. She put her ass in that closet. She walked in, right behind her, closed the door. It was a wrap.
Talking about like a cell fight?
Bro, I'm telling you.
A jail cell fight?
I'm telling you, bro.
A 10-foot by 5 walk-in closet?
I'm telling you. And the whole time, I'm just sitting out there like, God damn, I hope my little sister ain't dead.
Hey.
Shit. Because when I tell you hearing bang, bang, booms, bro, it was.
This shit is so relatable, dude. Like, one day, my sister, I had an older sister, 7 years older than me. Her and my cousin decided to go to the mall and steal.
Yeah.
Man, when I tell you,
yeah.
When we got home, my sister got the beating of her life. I'm in the next room crying. Like, ooh. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm up here tripping because I feel like I'm next. Yeah. And I didn't steal shit.
You ain't doing nothing. But that residual anger. Anger. Yeah, absolutely. Bro, it was, man, but the thing is the fact that the things that we went through, the way our parents whooped our ass, we may have been emotionally fucked up for a while.
Yeah, we was dysfunctional.
Yeah, dysfunctional like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But the thing, we still turned out to be good people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we make our mistakes like everybody else.
Yeah.
But we still turned out to be fucking like tough people.
Yeah.
There's a difference between us, and then the newer generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we know what it is to physically work. We know what it is to whoop a motherfucker ass or get our ass beat up and still be friends the next day type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers now want to pull out a gun and end your whole life.
Yeah. I think it went through an era where somebody was stingy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like somebody was selfish to their kid. Yeah. They left him at the house. Yeah. They fixed noodles with no water in the microwave. Like, they went through a very tough time in their life where they eating pancakes, just powder. They just stuffing pancake powder in their mouth. Mad. They skinny. They grew up off of chicken nuggets and fries, my
Still
dude.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, it's like these are terrible mad kids. Like, they are fighting one day and shooting 5 minutes later.
Absolutely, yeah.
They learn how to shoot fast. Man, I'm like, where they getting these guns at? Because I want one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit. But, people back in the day had, gangsters and shit like that. They had morals. You know what I'm saying? They had not condoning what they did, of course.
Right.
However, they had morals. There was just certain shit that they just wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Or get certain people involved with.
Yeah.
Because and then like back in the day, like motherfuckers like you an athlete or you smart as hell and they know you going somewhere.
Yeah.
I got you, little homie. Don't worry about it. You protect it. You know what I'm saying?
And some of them would be like, hey man, we had to stay out the street.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
They had morals around there where it was like, hey man, stop, don't you do that. You know what I'm saying? They'll get on you about doing certain things.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think it's just through time, you know, and how time has transitioned.
Yeah.
People lost that. You know what I'm saying? It was like we all got in our own way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of, you know, instilling what the moral that we were taught. You know what I'm saying? And certain people missed those teachings and or they didn't take out the time to give that.
Yeah.
Because they were locked up. Or, you know, it was just something that was going on.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like, you know, I do understand the rebellion change.
Yeah.
It was like, because it was like I went through it, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know, and especially the gangster impersonations they had on TV, you know, growing up, because, you know, I was young and I saw Ice-T, you know what I'm saying? It was just like that image, you know what I'm saying? You want to look tough, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like I had, you know, I didn't look tough off of appearance.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know, how could I dress myself up? So you tried to build that persona, you know what I'm saying, from what you saw on TV, and especially if you was growing up in a house with morals and respect, it didn't act like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you don't have to be that type of person. You know what I'm saying? And so, and then once you grow up and you realize that was an act, and what these kids doing now is real. You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, all right. So, and it just make you take a step back and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You could really watch something so long where you're going to mess around and physically do it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we dealt with a era where it was like, oh, he fake. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no real this. He ain't no real that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, people don't want that. That's image. That's like, okay, you know, you're like, that's just like calling a man a snitch. That don't want to be called a snitch from jail. You know what I'm saying? Like that mess up his whole credibility, especially if he had a different outlook from people when he was out. You know what I'm saying? And so people try to cover that up and not expose that.
The person now that went to jail and still known as a snitch and still got a successful career.
Who?
6ix9ine.
Oh, 6ix9ine, yeah.
That motherfucker, and he'll say it in your face.
I believe because of the situation he was in, he got all of them was business moves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And he realized he went a little too far with the gangster.
Yeah.
He gonna put a little bit more skittle in his hair. And be like, I'm gonna stay away from these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And he put himself in a real bad position. And I think that, you know, you get off in those situations where you have to be tested, you know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna indulge or if you're gonna walk away, what you gonna do? You gonna stay there or you gonna sink or swim? You know what I'm saying? The aspect and I just hate it for that young man.
Hey, it
is what it is.
Definitely.
As long as I ain't do nothing in front of him, I'm good. You know, like that Charleston White say. You know what I'm saying?
I want to get Charleston White on my show. I really want to get Charleston White on my show. I think that'd be fire.
Man, I met him at I met him a long time ago at this spot called Next to Stage. And he was just up there just riding through because, you know, he's from Fort Worth.
Yeah.
And I met him and he was cool. But when I seen him on the internet, I was like, he didn't seem like that in person. But, you know, but at the same time, a lot of people, I respect the dude.
Yeah, I do.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that he's really intelligent and he drops some gems in a very ugly way at times. You know what I'm saying? And people, it's like, you know, people don't see outside the character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he didn't even say it's a character,
Yeah.
nigga. He literally say it's a character, nigga. You know? But the thing is, like what like you said, he dropped some gems, but if you just get past how he delivers it sometimes, because one thing that got me on his side was when he was talking about Nipsey.
Yeah.
He was like, he said,
fuck Nipsey Hussle.
He said, yeah, fuck Nipsey Hussle.
Mm-hmm.
He said, when they talked at his funeral, they didn't talk about Nipsey. They talked about Aramis.
Yeah.
Like, I respect Aramis. I get with the man Aramis. But Nipsey was a character.
And that shit hit different. It was like, he opened up, people's eyes to the fact of that's the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And one thing about the truth, it ain't always pretty.
It ain't always pretty.
And so it's like, he did a genius move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was just like I was saying about, when you, like, I'm a big movie buff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I can watch a movie over and over and over again. And it's like, I'm looking for a certain message. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it catches my eye.
But you get it. You get something different every time you watch it.
Yeah. And one thing I could relate to with him was, like, he said he watched the Dolomite movie from Netflix. And it gave him the idea. He's like, man, I didn't know Rudy Ray Moore was a damn character. He said, I thought he was a pimp. I thought it was, you know what I'm saying? But couldn't find out he was just like, he went and sold jokes from bombs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, even with Rudy Ray Moore, I'm like, but he went to the people of the city. You know what I'm saying? The people that be there.
Yeah.
How they have fun. You know what I'm saying? And that just evolved our culture. You know what I'm saying? And how everybody hangs out, talks about each other. You know what I'm saying? Just have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so even I was just like, I've learned about different cultures, like from having different jobs, like how you were saying too.
Yeah.
Like, I worked this job called Critter Control. You know what I'm saying? It was all Hispanics, didn't nobody know English. When they interviewed me, I'm under the impression that I'm going to drive the truck and we're going to go to the job site. In my mind, I'm like, I don't fuck with roads. So, you know what I'm saying? You can count me out, even with gloves. You know what I'm saying? And so, it was another black guy there, but he was fluent, bilingual, you know what I'm saying? Spanish and English. So it was like he was the more of a foreman because he knew different aspects of the job that needed to be handled.
Yeah.
So, he told me, he was like, about a month in or 2 or 3 weeks in, you get nicknames. And so I was like, all right, cool. So I didn't know too much Spanish.
Yeah.
And so I was working there, kind of motivated to earn this nickname. Because, I worked in the oil field and stuff like that. We gave nicknames there. So my license was suspended. So I had to take some kind of job.
Absolutely.
So
you think you finna drive a truck without a valid license?
We made that happen. Anyway, it was a pickup truck, so I didn't have to use my CDL. It was just a pickup truck, so he just made it happen. My license still suspended. I didn't get I think it's a subsidized license or something like that.
With just transit. Yeah.
And so after a couple of jobs, we went on, found a couple of raccoons in cages. They put them on the back of the truck, so they all messing with us. So I'm like, cool, y'all touch it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably stick a stick in there or something. Yeah. So after a while, it was like, we got a name from you. You know what I'm saying? They were speaking Spanish. They called me over. So I've learned that Hispanics, they play the toughest tricks. They want something that's going to make their stomach hurt laugh. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From the videos I've seen, I used to give it it'll be a tie between, 2 white guys or 2 Hispanics together, you know what I'm saying, playing tricks on each other. Like, I done seen it all. Yeah. But man, like, Hispanics are the worst. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, like they'll get a hurricane and blow your pants off, type of for humor. Yeah. And so they gave me a name like Culo. So, saying El Culo. Yeah. So I was like, all right. Yeah, I like it. It got a little ring to it. Yeah, I like it. So I didn't know Spanish. So I'm going along with it. So they, hey, Culo, come here. And then they'll try to, give me the hand gestures of what they need help with. Yeah. So after time went on, I left the job or whatever, and it came up again. So I was talking to one of my friends, his name Drew, and he knew Spanish. Like, man, I had got a nickname from his man one time. I'm feeling good about it. And you know what I'm saying? They was like, you used to call me this, like, hey, culo, culo. He fell out laughing. I'm like, what you laughing at? He's like, man, they was calling you asshole. I was like, man, I said, they gave me a nickname to call me asshole. Said, yeah. But that was one of them late funny laughs for me. I was like, because I never asked. Everybody started laughing. They would never tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like, mean dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you mean dude. Yeah. Like, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead about your business, man.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Wow. So let me ask you this. Like, you've been doing comedy for a while. Who are you as a comic? Who is Jamal as a comedian?
I can honestly say that as for right now, I'm just that guy I'm like your favorite funny cousin. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm going to talk about what's going on at the moment. I'm very, it's like it's up in the air. Like I'm off script.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And so it's like when I go up there, like I know what I'm gonna talk about, but at the same time, it's like it could derail. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been times where I done went up and I didn't have to tell no jokes. It was like I'm talking about the things that currently happen. And I'm like your favorite funny cousin. Anything gonna happen, and I brought a little flavor of Uncle Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Type. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
And that's just my whole feel. It's like I want to make you feel comfortable. I want to make you, come into my world, come into my atmosphere a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And so where whatever I talk about, you're gonna be able to relate to it, or it's gonna be funny. And I'm gonna make sure that the key of it is where I done learned from a lot of old heads, like give them something they gonna remember.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And so, and it's been working out. You know what I'm saying as far as that, but. They tell me I look like Samuel L. Jackson, so I guess I'll be the son of Samuel L. Jackson.
They tell
once
you
I get
like Samuel Jackson?
People tell me that all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I thank you. You know what I'm saying? They tell me that all the time, so I'm like, it's all right. It's all good.
So where is where's your next show? Like, what's some shows that you got?
I got one on the 23rd, I believe, April 23rd. Like I said, that was around, that's by Big T Bazaar.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine, I met him through the comedy game. He books a show like that maybe every year or something like that. And he's real good. And that's going to be a nice show. It's always a nice show. He always invite a whole bunch of people, and it'd be always a hellified moment of fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people around our age, you know what I'm saying? And, but the area this year is dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Big T, I got you.
So, I ain't used to Dallas danger zones. So.
Yeah.
At nighttime?
Yeah. It's going to be at night.
Yeah.
And,
it's going to be rough out there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Most gangsters out here in Dallas. And I got another one. This is going to be a real good one. I'm trying to get a name right. Anyway, shouts out to her. You know what I'm saying? She's promoting paintings, like painting sips, and that's a new experience for me. And she's trying to do the this year where they're painting at first the whole room, and after that they're gonna have a comedy show. Okay. And so I headline in that.
Bad.
And so
that's the May 14th one?
Yeah, May 14th. They're gonna have food, DJ, and when I looked at her husband, he does the finishes of the painting. Like where, you're going to be able to put it on the wall and really appreciate your art. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it looked real good. Hell, I want to go paint. I'm like,
hey, I might have to get my girl out here so we can go.
Yeah.
So where can people follow you? Like, where can people look you up?
On Facebook, Jamal Dennis. You'll see me, Jamal. Know that's right, Dennis. Instagram, Mr. Hell You Mean. I'm not a big social media. I don't have that, the videos and stuff like that yet. I developed my art off the old school way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm learning, you know what I'm saying, trying to be versatile as far as that. But, you may see some videos. You start following me, I'm going to have some motivational stuff, some funny stuff, some stuff that may offend you. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole point of comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, everything don't supposed to be funny. Some stuff's supposed to make you cringe.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I ain't got comfortable to that part yet, but but it gets there. You know what I'm saying? So I got a show later on this year as well with legendary Michael Collier. I'm opening up for him.
Oh, okay.
I met him not too long ago, as a matter of fact. Dude, cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I know about so far right now. Okay. But it's gonna be a dope year. It's gonna be a dope year.
Man, well, I gotta get to a birthday. I'm tired. I don't really want to go, but it's for my mama. Okay. Gotta get to a birthday party. So Jay, I appreciate you coming through, man. For real. I know you got a busy evening too.
Because we'll get up, we'll talk.
Absolutely.
For hours. You know what I'm saying? Just off of anything. I need a fan. I swear, like, I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah, this room got some poor circulation. Mm-hmm. But so to really, end the show, man, I normally finish the show with Richard Ray thoughts.
Like Jerry Springer, final thoughts.
Yeah, final thoughts. There you go. Yeah. So today, man, we talked about a lot. You know what I'm saying? Things that was like, God damn, like how we got our ass beat when we was younger, just how things were different now than what they were for us back then, and just fear, right? And being afraid of failure.
Yeah.
And people have to realize that you can't be so afraid of chasing a dream or making something happen for your family or just yourself that it stops you from even taking the first step.
Right.
The truth of the matter is that fear is just fear. It's either you're going to, as they say, face everything and run, or face everything and rise. However, you have to take a self-accountability and self-reflection in order to be able to say, hey, I'm going to come out on top. Because no perfectly painted picture goes without its flaws. No journey is going to go without its bumps and bruises. And don't be just so focused on the destination. Emphasize and embrace the journey, because the journey is what's going to help you appreciate the destiny even that much more. I've said it before.
I know.
Like my boy Duke, I say this all the time because it speaks so true. My boy Duke said, you have to stay chained to your goals, because your goals never remain in the same place. So if there is something that you want, go and get it. The world may be saturated in every aspect, in every realm there is that exists in the world of success, but only thing that's missing is you. There's nobody doing it like you can or like you will. And remember, there is a season for everybody. And you have to understand, seasons revolve. And your season is not the same season as somebody else's. So until your season comes, go for it and practice. Do whatever you got to do, so when your season does come, you'll be ready. No matter what it is. My boy Jay, he's a funny ass dude. He's been doing comedy for a while, but he's been sticking to his goal. And look at the people that he's meeting. And look at the doors that's being opened. Sometimes the doors that you want opened are not the doors that are meant to be opened.
Correct.
Sometimes the doors that you want open, sometimes you got to kick those bitches open. But hold on, I'm finna finish.
I like that.
But nonetheless, it is up to you to walk that path. Everybody has obstacles. The obstacles only are there, like I said before, to show you how bad you really want it. I was scared when I started this, to be honest. But I believed in what I had to say and what you guys had to offer. That I was like, well, fuck it. Yeah, it's 1,000,001 podcast out there. But guess what? There's not a Richard Ray Uncensored podcast out there until now. Because although people may hear the same message over and over again, or look at the same movie over and over again, or read the same book or listen to the same song over and over again, every single time you pay attention to it, you get something different.
Right.
So just be patient and move in your power and move in your purpose. Because when your season comes, bust that bitch wide open and run away with it.